Welcome to the Deep Dive. You're here because, well, you need to know what really matters. And fast. Today, we're digging into how tech startups can use X, formerly Twitter, to really ignite some rapid growth.
Yeah, it's a crowded space out there. Building a real following, one that actually helps the business. It's tough.
It really is. And some of the best ways to do it on X aren't always like the most obvious ones. That's what we want to unpack for you. Oh, and if you're looking for a bit of an initial boost just to get things moving, some people check out services like those at rapidboost.net. They help speed up social media profile growth.
Right, that's one route for a quick start.
But our main mission today, really, is to give you the strategies, the actual techniques to build something powerful and lasting on X yourself, starting now.
Okay, let's jump in.
So what is it about X? What makes it such a potent tool specifically for tech startups?
Well, what's really interesting about X is how direct the connection is. You get immediate visibility right into the heart of the tech world. It's different from, say, Instagram, which is very visual, or LinkedIn, which is more formal networking. X is like this real-time public square.
A public square. Yeah, I like that.
Exactly. And the key people are there. VCs, journalists looking for the next big story, potential customers, other influencers, they're all actively scrolling and engaging.
So a good insight can just cut right through.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
It can land directly in front of the people you need to reach, much faster than other platforms sometimes.
It's almost like plugging into the industry's main comms channel, isn't it?
You could say that.
And we saw in the research these communities around hashtags like hashtag product hunt, hashtag Web3, hashtag AI. They're not just shouting into the void.
Not at all. If you genuinely add value there, offer a unique perspective or help solve a problem someone's posted about.
Your message gets amplified.
Exactly. It gets picked up and shared within that community. It's about joining the conversation, not just broadcasting your own stuff.
Right. Nobody likes constant self-promotion.
No. But if you listen, engage thoughtfully, share actual insights, you naturally start attracting people who are genuinely interested in what you know and what you're building. And the barrier to entry is pretty low, which is huge for startups. You don't need a giant marketing budget to actually make an impact.
That reminds me of that fintech founder story we came across. Just a simple ask me anything thread.
Oh, yeah, that was a great example.
And boom, potential clients jumping in. Even a Forbes reporter noticed. All from one thread. Basically no ad spend.
That's the kind of high-impact, low-cost engagement that X makes possible. It's incredibly valuable when you're lean.
Okay, so the potential power is clear. But you need people to actually stop and pay attention to you. Our analysis really stressed the profile itself. What makes a profile magnetic, stop the scroll?
It absolutely starts with the bio. It needs to be laser-focused, crystal clear. Like, who are you? What problem do you solve? And who are you solving it for? Right away.
No jargon. Just the core value.
Precisely. That example. Building next-gen fintech tools for startups. Demo our no-code invoicing suite. Join 6K Plus Building Modern Finance. It's perfect. Tells you everything you need to know fast.
Yeah, super concise. It's not just we're innovative. It's how and for whom. Okay, what else? Visuals.
Definitely. High-quality logo for the profile pic. That's kind of basic. But the header image, that's valuable real estate. Use it to show the product, maybe some progress, or just capture the overall promise of what you're doing.
And I liked the tip about updating it for big moments or announcements. Keeps it fresh.
Yeah, it shows activity, that things are happening. Visuals grab attention first on X, then beyond that, pinned tweets are critical.
Right, controlling that first impression.
Exactly. Pin your best stuff. A thread showing your expertise, a great customer testimonial, maybe a short demo video. It's your highlight reel.
Like saying, if you only read one thing, read this.
Spot on.
And there was that idea about the first 5 tweets playbook, like welcoming new followers right away.
Yeah, those instant engagement signals make people feel welcome immediately, share something interesting behind the scenes, a quick insight. It encourages them to engage back.
Makes the follow feel worthwhile from minute 1.
Yeah.
Okay, profile optimized. Now the big challenge, creating content that actually gets seen, gets shared, maybe even goes viral.
Well, this is where many startups stumble. They just broadcast announcements, product updates, press releases.
The classic corporate feed.
Right. But X is fundamentally conversational. You have to participate, join relevant discussions, answer questions people are asking in your niche, offer genuinely unique takes, see a trending hashtag in your field. Don't just slap it on a promo tweet. Add something substantial, share data, challenge an assumption politely.
Contribute, don't just interrupt. That makes sense. And the whole building in public idea seems really powerful here.
Oh, absolutely.
That circuit example, the AI. growing their followers massively just by sharing their development journey. Wins, failures, revenue numbers.
People connect with that transparency. It builds trust, makes a startup feel more human and relatable, sharing the messy middle, not just the polished end result.
Yeah, authenticity counts.
And don't underestimate well-structured threads. Even though X is known for brevity, a deep dive thread packed with value, summarizing a project, explaining a process, sharing data can perform incredibly well.
Seriously, with visuals, right? Charts, GIFs.
Totally. Break up the text, make it easy to scan and digest.
It can't just be you talking, right? Interactive stuff.
Crucial. Regular AMAs, polls, they invite people in, asking things like, what's your biggest pain point with X? Gives you amazing feedback, too.
Market research disguised as engagement. Clever.
It shows you're listening, not just talking at them. So, okay, you're creating good stuff, people are following, but how do you actively grow and engage that community? What were the key strategies there?
Well, one tactic was about influencers.
Right.
Not just spamming them, but thoughtfully engaging.
Right.
Like, find 10, 20 key people. And when they post something interesting, quote tweet it with your own insightful comment. Add to their point, don't just say, great post.
Yeah, start a real mini conversation. Show you actually know what you're talking about. That builds credibility within those circles over time.
Much better than just trying to get a quick reply.
Definitely more sustainable. And similar idea with X Spaces, the live audio rooms.
Ah, yes, spaces.
Participating in relevant ones gets you heard by new audiences. Hosting your own on a topic you really know positions you as a leader.
And you can build a more personal connection through voice.
Absolutely. Oh, and always share a summary thread afterwards. Recaps the key points for those who missed it, extends the reach.
Good tip. And X lists seemed underused but potentially powerful.
Very true. Curate lists, VCs, media, top customers, even competitors, helps you track and engage strategically.
And sharing a useful list publicly, like top B2B SaaS voices, makes you look like a valuable curator.
Exactly. Positions you as a helpful resource. And finally, strategic giveaways. But the key is strategic.
Right, not just giving away an iPad.
No. Offer something relevant to your audience. Product credits, a free consultation, tickets to an industry event. Something that attracts people actually interested in what you do.
Attracts potential customers, not just contest hunters.
Got it.
Got it. Okay, shifting gears slightly. How do startups get discovered more broadly on X, leveraging the platform itself?
Hashtags are still important, but need to be used smartly. Research relevant ones, hashtag DevOps, hashtag APIs, whatever fits your niche. Use tools like RightTag maybe to see what's effective.
Not just trending fluff.
No. And then there's trend hijacking, but done right. See a major tech trend blowing up. Find a smart, relevant angle from your perspective. Offer an informed take that subtly connects to your world.
Like that SaaS onboarding company chiming in during hashtag NoCode Week.
Perfect example. Contribute expertise to the bigger conversation, and don't sleep on advanced search. You can literally search for people asking questions or stating needs in real time. Looking for a tool that does X, or anyone know how to fix Y API error? Find those and jump in with helpful answers.
Wow, okay. That's like finding leads actively raising their hands.
Pretty much. And finally, partnering up. Co-host threads or webinars with other relevant X accounts or newsletters. Tap into their audience. Cross-promote.
Leverage existing communities. Makes sense.
Right. So all this activity, followers, engagement, visibility, it has to lead somewhere, right? How does it actually turn into business growth?
Okay, this is the crucial link.
Yeah.
Nurturing those engaged followers is key.
Yeah.
Identify the people who are really interacting, liking, commenting.
The warm leads.
Exactly. Then reach out thoughtfully via DM. Maybe invite them to a beta test, a special webinar, an advisory group. Personalize it. Turn the online chat into a real business conversation.
Move them down the funnel, essentially.
Yeah. And showcasing success publicly is huge. Share customer quotes, user-generated content, case studies, always with permission, of course. Tag them.
Social proof. It's incredibly powerful online. Seeing others succeed with your product builds massive trust.
Like that startup shouting out their first Fortune 500 win. That definitely gets attention.
Absolutely. And you need clear paths to your own channels. Your website, your newsletter sign up, your demo request form, your community platform.
Don't leave them hanging on X.
No, guide them to the next step. Use your profile link. Put CTAs in popular threads. And finally, and this is non-negotiable, measure everything.
Track, analyze, iterate.
Constantly. Use X analytics. Use social listening tools. See which threads pop, which hashtags work, which campaigns drive signups. Figure out what resonates and do more of it.
If the how we hit $10 MRR thread killed it, write more like that.
You got it. Optimize based on data, not guesswork.
Okay, that's a ton of great insight. If you had to boil it down for someone listening right now wanting to take action today, what are the 5 rapid steps?
Okay, rapid steps. 1, audit your profile now. Does it pass the 10-second test? Is it clear, compelling? Fix it if not.
Got it. 2.
2, make a simple content calendar. Aim for maybe 2-3 valuable threads a week, daily replies and engagement, and perhaps 1-2 AMAs or polls a month. Consistency.
Okay.
3, dedicate specific time every day, even just 10-15 minutes for that thoughtful influencer engagement we talked about. Quote tweeting, adding value.
Daily habit. 4.
4, research and actively use 2-3 core relevant hashtags consistently. Review them weekly or bi-weekly.
Smart hashtags. And 5.
5, review your metrics weekly. What worked, what didn't. Adjust your plan for the next week based on that data. Simple feedback loop.
Profile audit, content calendar, influencer time, smart hashtags, weekly review. That feels doable.
Absolutely.
So bringing it all together then.
Yeah.
Mastering X for your tech startup isn't some secret trick. It sounds like it's fundamentally about creating real value, showing up consistently, engaging like a human, and building an actual community.
That's exactly it. It's strategic, consistent effort, refining the profile, crafting useful content, engaging thoughtfully, optimizing. It all compounds. It builds influence, credibility, and real business momentum over time.
So the message to you, our listener, is really to just start. Take one of these tips, maybe audit your profile or schedule that influencer engagement time, and implement it today.
Yeah, take that first step. And here's something to think about as you do. How can you use the real-time nature of X, the immediate feedback, the instant conversations, to actually shape your startup's direction? Other platforms don't offer that quite the same way. What specific action will you take right now to tap into that power?